Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss sexual reproduction in animals. In case of the sexual reproduction, there are two parents takes part in the reproduction. One is the mother and another is the father. Mother produce female gametes and these female gametes are called as eggs. These female gametes are called as eggs. Father produce male gametes and these male gametes are called as sperms. The fusion of male and female gamete, the process of fusion कर दो, meeting कर दो, this is the egg. Egg is larger in size. Sperms are smaller in size and sperm having a tail for swimming movement. So sperm start to move to reach up to the egg. The fusion of male and female gamete, both the gametes get fused. This fusion is called as fertilization. This fusion is called as fertilization. What is fertilization? The fusion of male and female gametes. When these both gametes fuse, they produce a large structure and this large structure is known as zygote. This is called as zygote. Now go to further. Before going to further ahead, I want to discuss over here that these sperm and ova, egg, they having chromosomes. Chromosomes contains DNA, RNA. What is DNA? DNA की फुल फॉर्म डीऑक्सीराइबोन्यूक्लिक एसिड. डीऑक्सीराइबोन्यूक्लिक एसिड. RNA राइबोस न्यूक्लिक एसिड. Ribonucleic acid, deoxyribonucleic acid. These are actually genetic material. They carry information from one generation to another. And these small fragments, ऐसे लंबे लंबे होते हैं DNA, ऐसे ऐसे लंबे लंबे होते हैं ऐसे. And their small fragments, the small fragments of DNA is known as genes. The small fragments of DNA are known as genes. DNA structure like this. DNA like this. The small fragment of the DNA which carry a particular character, which is responsible for a particular character, known as genes. In this way, they carry the genes from information from one generation to another. Got it? Now look the fertilization on the basis of their site, where it happening. What is the site where the fertilization takes place? On the basis of this one, where that takes place, the fertilization is of two types: external fertilization and internal fertilization. The type of fertilization which occur outside the mother body, outside the female body, is known as fertilization. Outside the female body, कहीं पर भी हो, हवा में हो, पानी में हो, I don't care. This is known as external fertilization. External fertilization basically occur in water. कहाँ होता है? Water में. So aquatic animals, fishes, amphibians, frogs, frog, toad. What is difference between the frog and toad? Frog move during the daytime and toad just like a frog, but it move during the night. It is nocturnal. Toad is nocturnal, frog is diurnal. So fishes and frogs, amphibians. What is happening over here? Actually, is their breeding season, especially during rainy season for frog. Fish तो कभी भी करे क्योंकि वो तो पानी में रहती है, no problem. But for the frog, breeding season is the rainy season, where the water fill into the pools, खड्डों में पानी भरा रहता है. They produce their eggs. The female lays hundreds of the eggs at a time in a cluster, jelly-like material. In a jelly-like material like this, the female produce the like this. In this jelly-like material, all the eggs are protected, do not dry up easily, और सब एक साथ रहें. That's why it is the jelly coat. And the release of eggs in water is known as egg spawning. What is the egg spawning? The process of release of eggs in water by the female. At this same time, the male deposit its sperms over the nearby the jelly material. इस जेली के आसपास जो मेल होता है अपने स्पर्म्स को रिलीज कर देता है. नाउ स्पर्म्स swim in the water and reach up to the egg. Fertilization takes place in the water. So, which kind of fertilization? External fertilization. In case of external fertilization, as you know well, जैसे बेचारी मुर्गी अंडे देती है, हम लोग खा लेते हैं. Like this, when these eggs, sperms, release in large number. Why they release in too much large number? Because the most of the eggs are eaten by a number of animals. Now look, internal fertilization. In case of internal fertilization, the male deposits its sperms into the female body, female reproductive tract. So a kind of fertilization in which male deposits its sperm into female body, into the female body is called as internal fertilization. इन बॉडी, अब बॉडी में कहां पर तो कहेंगे रिप्रोडक्टिव ट्रैक्ट. A tube-like structure, reproductive tract. This is known as internal fertilization. Internal fertilization can be seen in case of the birds, dogs, cows, buffalo, goat, whatever it is. But if I want to say over here in detail, then I'll say the internal fertilization occur in you must know about it. Number one, reptiles. Birds and mammals. Reptiles, example, lizards, snakes, crocodile. In these cases, internal fertilization takes place. In case of the birds, birds lay eggs but these eggs are the fertilized eggs. Mammals, in case of mammal, fertilization takes place inside the female body. It is more advantageous than the extra fertilization. Why? Because there is very less amount of the ova needful. Why it is needful very less amount of the ova? Because fertilization takes place inside the body. Sperms deposit inside the female body. That's why they need very less amount of the ova. But in case of external fertilization, large number of the eggs are needed. Got it? Now students, look one another portion of the chapter, that is the oviparous and viviparous animals. As you look around, there are a number of animals lay their eggs, and these eggs are fertilized eggs. They lay their eggs, like the examples we can say lizards, snakes, birds, hen, frog, amphibians. In routinely we can say amphibians, frog and toad, reptiles, snake, lizards, crocodile, all kind of the birds, they lay their eggs, and such kind of the animals are known as oviparous animals. Oviparous animals, the animals which lay their eggs. Actually, what is happening over here, when the eggs move from their body, the oviduct, we will discuss later on, the oviduct produce a hard covering around the eggs, and these hard covering provide protection to the eggs from the extreme harsh conditions, hot conditions, warm conditions, dry conditions. Got it? Now, when in this egg, the development of embryo takes place, I have written a word, that is the incubation. What do you mean by incubation? The process of providing heat to the eggs for hatching. egg का फटना हम लोग क्या कहेंगे? हैचिंग. Egg hatching. When egg hatch, the young one come out. Actually, you have seen that this is the egg. The bird sit over here and provide its body heat to the eggs. This process is known as incubation. Incubation, the process of giving warmth to the eggs for their growth. This is known as, for their growth, development of embryo, this is known as incubation. Now look over here, in some of the animals, the sunlight is sufficient to get the warmth to the eggs. Now another kind of the animals, they lay their young ones known as viviparous animals. Viviparous animals basically mammals, but in case of some snakes like viper produce their young ones. Viper snake produce their young ones. So most of the mammals, rat, cow, buffalo, dog, lion, whatever it is, all the mammals produce their young ones. So these are viviparous animals. There is an activity given in your book that take the photographs of different eggs of the different animals, butterfly, lizard, birds. Got it?